I started my practice down in Jerome, and when you have a small town practice, you get a lot of people who come in and they've got a problem and you can see they can't afford to pay for it. And sometimes your heart just goes out and says, I'm going to take care of this for you, don't worry about the cost. And I guess that's the way I got started in pro bono. I think if somebody asked me whether it would be worthwhile to do pro bono work, I would say some of the most interesting cases that I handled during my, I guess, 50 years as being a member of the Idaho Bar were cases that probably wouldn't have gone to court unless I was willing to do them for free. And you really feel rewarded when you get a good result, or at least do the best you can for somebody who is down and out and needs your help and can't pay for it. I kept a file of a lot of those cases. I didn't keep a file of the cases where people had paid me. Just goes to show that it's really a heartwarming experience for you because you get paid in gratitude. About 3 years after I went on to the Supreme Court, I got a call from a fellow from down in Twin Falls who wanted to come in and talk to me. When he came in, he said, do you recall when you were practicing down in Jerome about 20 or so years ago, you gave me some advice. I recalled I had been working for his employer over in Twin Falls, and that he had a problem, and I talked to him. He said, the advice you gave me changed my life. He says, after I talked to you, I went to community college, I got a college degree, I got a job, and it's all because of what you told me. I was scratching my head to think, what did I tell that guy? I should bottle that. But it was just, it came out of the blue. And it was just a wonderful feeling because what I thought I had done was so little, but to him, it made such an impact on his life. I was just flabbergasted. The court really does appreciate people who come before it well, in an appellate matter, and I'm sure that the district and magistrate judges too, but we had a number of cases where people were handling an appeal pro bono. I remember 2 instances where we did mention that in the opinion that we issued, saying that, well, one of them was Bud Yost, was to be commended for taking a case pro bono. And we mentioned that this was in the finest tradition of the legal profession. The court appreciates it, and doesn't mean you're going to win, but you know, it makes an impression, and the court, I think, tries to do its best to recognize people who do pro bono work.